Good morning. Today is the first day of January 2017 and the continuation of our series, Seeking the New Poetry. A few days ago, we introduced you to the poet Edward Carpenter through Sri Aurobindo's words in his magnificent work, The Future Poetry. And today, we are very honored to have Maurice read poems of Carpenter.
The Tide. 6 hours it voiceless sank along the shore in the soft cloud-girt eve, turned in its bed and dreamed of other lands. But when the night grew to its stillest, and none knew thereof, there crept across the world a wind-like sigh, sweet breath of waking lips, that rose and passed and died along the night, and rose again, ineffable. An ocean knew once more her crescent tide mark, with its golden range of fretted sands and shell-impearled weeds, and once more joyous filled with rolling waves her creeks and inland waterways. Then paused, and wondering at herself, sank back to rest, and dreamed again the dream that has no end. The Lake of Beauty. Let your mind be quiet, realizing the beauty of the world and the immense, the boundless treasures that it holds in store. All that you have within you, all that your heart desires, all that your nature so specially fits you for. That, or the counterpart of it, waits embedded in the great whole for you. It will surely come to you. Yet, equally surely, not one moment before its appointed time will it come. All your crying and fever and reaching out of hands will make no difference. Therefore, do not begin that game at all. Do not recklessly spill the waters of your mind in this direction and in that, lest you become like a spring lost and dissipated in the desert. But draw them together into a little compass and hold them still, so still. And let them become clear, so limpid, so mirror-like. At last, the mountains and the sky shall clasp themselves in peaceful beauty, and the antelope shall descend to drink and to gaze at his reflected image, and the lion to quench his thirst. And love himself shall come and bend over and catch his own likeness in you. The Spirit of Man. Sing on, thou shape of death, thy savage song. I will defy thee, though the foam waves roll. I, in the shivering night, so lone, so long, waiting for thee, a naked human soul. I will defy thee, though thy laws should give pause to my breath in act of utterance. Though in each tortuous twist and trick of chance my life be lapped, I will defy and live. I am of thee, world torrent, and who braves thy strength shall share thy strength. So sweep away this body, still athwart thy raging waves. My hands outreaching round thy soul I lay, and hold thee fast forever. As I cling painfully persevering, in my ears the surging of the mighty water clears to one sweet harmony. And like a wing pulsing in distant skies is born the sound of that far chant whose charm no mortal man hearing forgets forever. For around the dreams of childhood when his life began, his formless youthful fancies, and above all after cries and cravings, still it rang, imperiously insistent, where it sang the will of God, the wonder of his love. Sleeping Venus, still as she sleeps, betwixt her slender brows, the calm of summer and dim twilight dwells. Day's faint vermilion, clear with evening bells, fitfully on her sleep-flushed temple glows. Her lips, like rosy lovers loth to part, make scanty room between them for her breath. About their wavy outline wandereth a smile as sweet as when swift sunbeams dart this way and that upon a windless lake that ripples roundly ere it sinks to rest. And to that smile the smooth curves of her breast and flowing limbs delightful answer make. O'er all that placid world of hill and dale, night from her down-curved eyelids slowly draws the fragrant gloom of sleep that overawes and folds the waking senses in a veil. White shines her forehead as when moonbeams rise, blue-veined against heaven's crystal vault profound. Her ebon hair in slumberous tresses bound forebodes the silence of the starry skies. The central calm. Drawing back for a moment from time and its superficial claims and conclusions, realizing for a moment the artistic nature of the utterance of the universe, that all is for expression, and that for this end, commencement and finale, first evolved and latest evolved, are equally important. That progress is a word which may be applied to any world movement or individual career in the same sense as it may be applied to the performance of a musical work, which progresses to its final chord. Yet the conclusion of the whole is not in the final chord, but in that which runs beneath and inspires the entire web, in that which from first to last the whole complex succession of chords and phrases indicates. Realizing this, realizing, thus for a moment withdrawn, that there is no need to hurry, no need to dash against the bars, but that time itself, rushing on with amazing swiftness in its vast and endless round, with suns and systems, ages and geologic epochs, races and tribes of beings, mineral, vegetable, animal and ethereal, circle beyond circle, infallibly fulfills and gives utterance to the glorious whole. Like one in the calm that is the center of a cyclone, guarded by the very tornado around, undisturbed, yet having access equally to every side, I drink of the deep well of rest and joy, and sit with all the gods in paradise. Over the great city. Over the great city, where the wind rustles through the parks and gardens, in the air, the high clouds brooding, in the lines of street perspective, the lamps, the traffic, the pavements, and the innumerable feet upon them, I am make no mistake, do not be deluded. Think not because I do not appear at the first glance, because the centuries have gone by and there is no assured tidings of me, that therefore I am not there. Think not because all goes its way, that therefore I do not go my own way through all. The fixed bent of hurrying faces in the street, each turned towards its own light, seeing no other. Yet I am the light towards which they all look. The toil of so many hands to such multifarious ends, yet my hand knows the touch and twining of them all. All come to me at last. There is no love like mine, for all other love takes one and not another, and other love is pain, but this is joy eternal. So thin a veil. So thin a veil divides us from such joy, past words walking in daily life, the business of the hour, each detail seen to, yet carried, wrapped away on what sweet floods of other being. Swift streams of music flowing, light far back through all creation's shining, loved faces looking, ah, from the true, the mortal self, so thin a veil divides. Love's vision. At night, in each other's arms, content, overjoyed, resting deep, deep down in the darkness, lo, the heavens opened, and he appeared, whom no mortal eye may see, whom no eye clouded with care, whom none who seeks after this or that, whom none who has not escaped from self. There, in the region of equality, in the world of freedom no longer limited, standing as a lofty peak in heaven above the clouds, from below hidden, yet to all who pass into that region most clearly visible, he, the Eternal, appeared. By the shore. All night by the shore. The obscure water, the long white lines of advancing foam, the rustle and thud, the panting sea breaths, the pungent sea smell, the great slow air moving from the distant horizon, the immense mystery of space, and the soft canopy of the clouds. The swooning thuds go on. The drowse of ocean goes on. The long in-breaths, the short, sharp out-breaths, the silence between. I am a bit of the shore. The waves feed upon me. They come pasturing over me. I am glad, O waves, that you come pasturing over me. I am a little arm of the sea. The same tumbling, swarming dream goes on. I feel the waves all around me. I spread myself through them. How delicious. I spread and spread. The waves tumble through and over me. They dash through my face and hair. The night is dark overhead. I do not see them, but I touch them and hear their gurgling laughter. The play goes on. The strange expanding in draughts go on. Suddenly, I am the ocean itself. The great soft wind creeps over my face. I am in love with the wind. I reach my lips to its kisses. How delicious. All night and ages long to spread myself to the gliding wind. But now and ever it maddens me with its touch. I arise and whirl in my bed and sweep my arms madly along the shores. I'm not sure anymore which my own particular bit of shore is. All the bays and inlets know me. I glide along in and out under the sun by the beautiful coastline. My hair floats leagues behind me. Millions together my children dash against my face. I hear what they say and am marvelously content. All night by the shore, and the sea is a sea of faces. The long white lines come up, face after face comes and falls past me, thud after thud. Is it pain or joy? Face after face, endless. I do not know. My sense numbs, a trance is on me. I'm becoming detached. I'm a bit of the shore. The waves feed upon me. They pasture all over me. My feeling is strangely concentrated at every point where they touch me. I am glad, O waves, that you come pasturing over me. I am detached. I disentangle myself from the shore. I have become free. I float out and mingle with the rest. The pain, the acute clinging desire is over. I feel beings like myself all around me. I spread myself through and through them. I'm merged in a sea of contact. Freedom and equality are a fact. Life and joy seem to have begun for me. The play goes on. Suddenly, I am the great living ocean itself. The awful spirit of immensity creeps over my face. I am in love with it. All night and ages long and forever, I pour my soul out to it in love. I spread myself out broader and broader forever, that I may touch it and be with it everywhere. There is no end. But ever and anon it maddens me with its touch. I arise and sweep away my bounds. I know, but I do not care any longer which my own particular body is. All conditions and fortunes are mine. By the ever beautiful coastline of human life, by all shores in all climates and countries, by every secluded nook and inlet, under the eye of my beloved spirit, I glide. Oh, joy, forever, ever joy. I'm not hurried. The whole of eternity is mine. With each one I delay. With each one I dwell. With you I dwell. The warm breath of each life ascends past me. I take the thread from the fingers that are weary and go on with the work. The secretest thoughts of all are mine, and mine are the secretest thoughts of all. All night by the shore. And the fresh air comes blowing with the dawn. The mystic night fades, but my joy fades not. I arise and cast a stone into the water. O sea of faces, I cast this poem among you and turn landward over the rustling beach.